There came many people during the Puritan age who deliberately started such movements uh, which were basically aiming at to, you know, bringing down the status of Shakespeare basically. Remember one thing, that all the little movements that were laid even during Puritan age, for example, metaphysical movement whose leader was John Donne, it was laid just to lay down the Shakespeare. For example, Ben Jonson invented his own theory of drama in the name of humor, and he followed classical rules. Why did he wanted to try for something different than Shakespeare? Because simply to bring Shakespeare down. You take example of Spencerians who followed Spencer during the Puritan age. Why were they following their master Spencer rather than Shakespeare? Because in order to bring the Shakespeare down. Take another example of Sir Francis Bacon. Why did he go for genre of essay instead of poetry? He could go for poetry, he could compose poetry, since he could even compose dramas or plays, because a play or a drama was a popular genre during the Elizabethan time and late Elizabethan time, and during the early James first period during Puritan age too, early Puritan age. But why did he not go? Because he wanted to mar the popularity of Shakespeare. They all were conspiring against Shakespeare, and yet they could not harm him. They could not damage reputation of Shakespeare. Ben Jonson's words are, "I admire him, but I love Shakespeare." Now this is a famous comment he gave about Shakespeare. There were other dramatists who came after Shakespeare. They could not maintain the drama, the spirit. That's why they failed. Then even prose writers came, famous prose writers, and like philosopher, even Decoud came. Decoud was famous. Thomas Hobbes wrote his political treatise Leviathan, where he talked about the absolute monarchy. He favored absolute